Good evening, YouTube. What the crap's going on? Let me know if you all can hear me. I don't know how much latency there is in the stream, so I'm gonna count down 3, 2, 1, and when you all hear 1, just type 1 in the chat. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I've got no idea. I may have forgotten to do the setting right. Okay, way too much latency. It's like a minute worth of latency almost. It's terrible. Give me just a second. I'm gonna see if I can. I don't know if it'll let me adjust it at this point, but I'm gonna try. Info and settings. Y'all hang tight. No, it won't let me adjust it once I'm started. YouTube is so inconsistent with the way that things work on their website. Like even right now, I can't scroll up for some reason on their webpage. Yeah, YouTube is just like the streaming experience is fine. It's not horrible, but it's just very inconsistent. Meaning, like they have their own version of what's supposed to be like Twitch. Meaning like you can just hit stream now. But if you do that, which I have been, it screws it up in my uploads, and it acts like it's a 1-year-old upload. So that's the easiest way to stream. It just doesn't always work very good. Joe T, welcome to the channel. What is with, like, my scroll wheel won't even work right on YouTube tonight. I do not even know what's going on. Joe T, what is going on? Welcome to the channel. Yeah, I'm having like some weird technical difficulties here with the scroll wheel on my streaming computer. It like whenever I scroll, it was like just automatically going back down without me scrolling anything. Okay, Joe T, welcome to the channel. Thank you for being a sponsor. It is fantastic to have you here, sir. I really appreciate it. Enjoy that shield next to your name and those awesome custom emojis. So thank you for sponsoring the channel. Anyway, like I said, thank you all for joining tonight. I'm going to flip over into the in-game view, and you all get some Carthage cam, too. There's the... Yeah, it's not the mouse. Something's going on in the settings. I have 2 very expensive mice that were given to me by Logitech in part of a care package 2 different times. So, yeah, it's not the mouse. The mouse worked just fine earlier. It's the whenever you go live, anything that can go wrong will go wrong phase. That's how it works. Speaking of, I need you all to help me balance out the sound. This is my first time streaming on a separate computer, so I'm actually playing my game on one computer, and I have a second computer that I built, and I'm about to make a video out of having built that, and I'm streaming from a separate computer. That way if the game crashes or this computer crashes or whatever, the stream continues. It gives me a little independence, and we shouldn't eat up any of the performance of my gaming computer by encoding a stream. So I doubt you'll notice a ton of difference in the quality, but you know, I do what I can, and I love building computers, so I did it. I'm gonna host a battle so we can get started. So this is practice for a tournament tonight. And I am just going to I have a random faction picker that's going to pick factions, and I'm going to be using that. So I'm going to go ahead and host the battle. The battle will be called Practice Time. The password, I'm just going to make it real easy, 1, 2, 3. So first come, first serve as far as who I'm going to play. I'm going to get a random faction, you're going to get a random faction, and that's how we're going to do this. I'm not going to have any spectators in the game because I want to try and avoid any lag. So that's how we're going to take care of business. I'm going to go ahead and host this so you all can go ahead and get ready to join. I just have to make sure I've got my random generator thing set up here. Okay. I should have done this earlier, but I had to get a ton of stuff ready before the stream, and I was already late because of the connection issue, so... High Elves, Lizards, Dark Elves. Sorry, I'm putting in all my factions here. Skaven, Vampire, or let's just put Coast. And Tomb Kings. And Empire. Dwarfs. Greenskins. Vampires. Norsca. Bretonia. And Wood Elves. Beastmen. Chaos. Okay. So we should have everybody. I already have Broken Sky in the game, so Broken Sky, thanks for joining. I'm going to do the random faction picks real quick, folks. So my faction is Norsca. So I'm going to pick Norsca. And let me pick the faction by random for my opponent. And he's going to have Vampire Coast. So Broken Sky. You have Vampy Coast. I'm going to ask him if he's got the right one here. Okay, go Coast. And that's kind of how we're going to roll things here. So I'm going to pick a map. I don't really remember. Does anybody on here know the tournament maps? If so, throw me a tournament map real quick, if anybody has it. But yeah, I'm going to play Norsca. I am not going to cover up my screen for the army pick, so if you're the person playing against me, please kindly don't stream snipe. I won't call it out loud, but I will pick it. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to start picking an army. Let's see here. Let's see if anybody figured out one of the maps for me. Did anybody know any of the tournament maps? Do we got anybody in the chat that's familiar with the tournament maps? My scroll wheel is doing the stupid thing again. Up is down, down is up kind of thing. I don't know what YouTube is up to right now. Nemeta Senna is not one of the maps. Nemeta Senna. I love it. We got a Rome 2 fan amongst us, folks. Some of you would hate me for saying this, and I'm not saying that this means I'll never play another historical Total War, because I will, and I do like them, but I like Fantasy Total War so much better, it's not even funny. I mean, if I'm being honest, I really like Fantasy Total War lots better. Why did the stream just freeze up? Oh, because my internet got coxed. Great. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about the buffering. The buffering is just... my ISP here is very unreliable. So, it happens. You all have to forgive it. Shivering Death, welcome to the channel. Thank you for being a sponsor. Oh boy, we got some action going now. Shivering Death, thank you for sponsoring the channel. It's fantastic to have you here. I'm going to put some WA spam up there. Please join me in welcoming Shivering Death to the channel with your own WA spam if you wish. And Magnum Knights, thank you for the 5. He says, hello everyone. Air, glad to be able to catch the stream again. Magnum Knights, thank you for being here tonight. It's fantastic to have you. Thanks for the 5. And Captain Crazy, you'll probably be at work every time I'm streaming, man. I'm sorry, this is not very Aussie-friendly time. My time is actually probably bad for almost everybody, unless you're on, like, in California or Oregon, something like that. But my timing's probably bad for a lot of people. It's just the only time of day I can stream. Captain Crazy, thank you so much for the $50 support. You are far too kind. I don't deserve to have a viewer as awesome as you. Thank you so much for the support. So, yes, thank you. Y'all give me just 1 second. I think the little airs are being crazy. I gotta take care of it real quick. But it's just a night of technical difficulties to start things. Alright, it is one of those nights. I had to get the streaming build set up. Kids don't want to fall asleep. Very little I can do about that right now. Doing what I can, folks. Doing what I can. I'm only one man. I know I should be more than one man, but I'm not. Alright, folks. I think I'm ready to go. As we start this, y'all let me know how the sound balance is. I don't remember whether I've balanced out the sound. I think I did, but I may not have, so let me know. Quality looks like it's coming through okay. Assuming my internet provider doesn't. So here's what my internet provider does. My service is just fine to stream, way more than enough to download, barely enough to stream because they don't give me good upload. But the performance is just like, it's like a mountain range, just up and down, because they have like old coaxial infrastructure instead of fiber, and they have no intentions of putting down any fiber. I've asked them about it before. There's no competition, there's no incentive, so they're not going to do it. And so they're just not going to put down fiber. So also that means that since they're the only person up here, their node is oversold, which means that frequently your internet will just stop altogether and then it has to come back again. And so that's what happens when the stream is buffering like that. And like I'll be playing something like Apex Legends or something like that and my character just freezes in the position while that happens because I just lag out. Like, so it's very, very great to be paying $100 a month for ultimate internet that can't even deliver a consistent performance. Most places in the US, even rural areas now, are starting to get fiber. I'm just stuck on an island right now in a place where there's, I mean, like 5 miles away from me, they've got fiber. all over the rural counties to the south of me, they've got fiber. I'm stuck in one of these islands that isn't going to get fiber anytime soon, because the town I live in is like mostly old people, and the demand is just lower, and there's not a ton of businesses up here. There's businesses close, but you know, not a ton. So it's just a bad position to be in. So I'm gonna be stuck for many, many more years before I get fiber, unless something crazy happens. But yeah, there's people all around me that have gigabit fiber. And they're paying less than I do for this coaxial bullcrap.
Time for sorcery. Ready to murder.
Alright, still my opponent. Good luck, have fun. Broken Sky, thanks for playing with me. I'll try and give you a good battle here. Regina says they don't even have fiber in their main cities, that I shouldn't complain. Hey, listen, if they would, the only thing, well, I don't like the price, but outside of the price, well, and the terrible customer service, outside of those things, I'm okay with the speed. It's not great. It gets the job done. I just need it to be consistent, and it's not. And the only reason I ever even got the speed I did, I had to report them to the FCC over and over again, and then that didn't work, and finally I called the Arkansas Better Business Bureau, and that finally got their attention. So I mean, it was a lot of difficulty to get these things working the way I wanted it working. Oh, we got a surprise over here. Yeah, I figured we'd see some more ghouls.
I've seen death.
Okay, let's get up in here and take care of business. Really? We got caught by the freaking Morghouls? Oh no, there was an infantry unit here. Get moving, we're wasting time. Wow, I'm already doing terrible. I've got to get rid of these. What do we got in here? Ah, mob with pole arms, that's not good. I should be able to wreck these guys pretty quick. Or at least mostly wreck them. Here, this'll work. Alright, let's go get Noctilus. These guns up in the air are going to be a bit of a problem. Fortunately, my infantry should help overrun. Let's get to those carronades. I'm not paying a lot of attention here. Swing this way. Yeah, kind of botched that right there. Let's bring this extra unit over here. Lost to those guys. Where's my other wolves? Let's keep the wolves moving. I'm not paying great attention here. I gotta do better. Let's not commit. Let's not overcommit to these infantry fights. Okay, wolves. Let's get back in that fight. Let's go take out these cannons back here. Let's get these moving again. My goal with this was to not have to have perfect micro, but to really be able to do better at just overwhelming. My goal was to completely overwhelm his forces. There's a gunnery white back here. I just need to get the carronade. That's my bigger concern. Let's get Noctilus here. Alright, so I haven't controlled my army great, but we've done acceptably. See if we can get the timing right here. Come on, ship. Come on. Do it. Ah, we're too late. I tried. Let's head over here. Just gonna ignore those pole arms because now I have infantry free. We took care of the night terrors. Let's get the gunnery white. Keep following Noctilus. He killed my sorcerer, which was a really smart move on his part, because that was my only way to damage his flying skirmishers. He must be on a... Oh, he's getting plowed by my chariot. Never mind. I was like, is he on a horse? I didn't know Noctilus had a horse. Nope. He's just getting plowed by a chariot. Just a chariot, folks. I think we can pull this off. It's possible we could lose our lord, but I think we'll be alright still. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to overcommit to any of these fights. Let's keep it simple. Let's go get Noctilus. I can only hope he runs out of ammo before he's able to finish me. Let's get our wolves out of that fight. Kill the gunnery white because he can shoot us. Oh boy, he just took a monster hit. He got mammoth. I'm gonna debuff Noctilus. Get back here on that white. Get our berserkers in here. Now remember, Noctilus, he's gonna be able to heal and summon up a bunch of units to just get in your way. That's gonna be his. Might as well use this ship. We're not gonna be able to use it for much else. Let's get these units in. Come here and clean out. Clean house there. Let's actually run down Noctilus with my skin wolves, and I'll use Wulfric to smash these zombie infantry because he'll excel at it. We'll pad our kill stats here. We'll pad the stats. Y'all know how Air likes to fudge the numbers. Some dirty accounting tricks. What's going on, Captain Awesome? How was your day? Who else is in the stream there? Adam Johnson, thanks for being here. Hang on. Monstman99, they took fiber out of Louisville. What? Who takes fiber out? Is your city run by communists or something? I mean, who does that? Is that a thing? You can downgrade your internet service? I'm seriously confused. Someone explain. Or did like a company just decide that it was no longer profitable to do business there? So I'm like, that I could get. Josh Moe, thanks for being here. If y'all want to shout out and say hi, I'll try to say hi back. We have a bunch of awesome viewers here tonight. We've already had up to 200. It actually, so this is how consistent YouTube is. It doesn't actually show me how many people are on the stream right now. They want a no fiber diet. Well, that makes sense. I don't like having too much fiber in my diet either. It's just too painful. Let's get in here and see if we can finish. Bring in more marauders. Alright, sweet. We padded the stats on Wulfric, made it look like he got a bunch of kills. Look at the power bar. I mean, Noctilus is anti-large, so I guess I'll just swamp him with infantry. A little bit surprised about the power bar, to be honest.
I will comply. Consider it done.
Come on, put a hit on him, Wulfric. Yeah, there we go. Attaboy. Now, Wulfric could put some decent hits on his back because he's anti-large, but I think we've got him swamped enough with infantry. And I don't know what the cycle charging rules are in the tournament either. NJ Devils, welcome. Brother Legion, Leah Wooten, Acer, or AC5025, man, it's good to see you here. Thanks for being here. I love it when you make the streams. Love it when all of you make it here. There's a lot of names I recognize. I try to remember folks as best I can when they come around. I'm not going to be able to get you a ton of cinematics tonight, because I'm bad enough at playing the game as it is. Deck droppers are untouched and super expensive. Ah, that makes sense, Magnum Knights. I'll just go ahead and straight up engage Wolfric. It's not like we need to cycle charge anything at this juncture. Those Bloody Reaver Depth Guard, man, they put up a fight. It was impressive. GG, Broken Sky. Oh, crap. I think my game might crash. I can't hit save replay. I'll go save the autosave. If I open my replays right now, there are modded replays in there, and it's going to crash my game. So I got to go fix that real quick. Give me just a second. And then also, before I start the next match, which after you've played a match with me, if you don't mind, hop out, let someone else go join in. The game is called Practice Time, I think. Oh, crap, you guys can see my... Yeah, I think you can see my desktop when I do this. I don't know if I have anything out there I don't want you all to see. Give me just a second. I know how to fix that problem. I don't think I have anything there I don't want you all to see, but, you know, not always good to be showing a stream like all the files on your desktop, so... replays... Delete, rename. This one is going to be Norsca versus Coast. Alright. And I'm back up, so I can switch this back on. Done. So, got it done. Let's do the random picker. We've got the Fishman in the battle here. So, my faction is going to be Dark Elves. And let's pick one for Fishman. He is Beastmen. So, Fishman, you are Beastmen. Alright, so Fishman's going to be playing Beastmen. Is there another map out there that was a good one? If you all can let me know. The homework folder, dirty air. No, I can promise you there's no dirty files on there. What I would be more scared of is that I had like some kind of like bank something or other, which I don't even think I have that on there. But you know, just being safe. Like, I don't know. Some kind of file or something I wouldn't want you all to see. No, there's not porn or Warhammer porn or any other form of porn on my computer. I'm way too dad for that, guys. Alright, so I gotta pick an army to play against the Fishman here. I always want so many spells, but I should always just be bringing less spells. All right. a hard time deciding what I want here. Yeah, that should work. Alright. Let's tell them good luck, have fun. I'm going to try and talk to the chat for a minute while this is loading. Beard Gamer, thanks for joining. I know y'all can't see it good because the lights are kind of bright, but Air actually didn't shave today. That's very unprofessional of me. How dare I stream with scruff on my face. But yeah, Cameron, welcome. Kevin, Joe T, it's good to see you. Love that shield, man. It's looking great next to your game. Or next to your name, next to your game. Wherever you put it. Wherever you put it. Anthony Strickling, welcome. He says, I can play against you next, Air. Hound, welcome. Does Air have something against missile units tonight? No. I don't suppose so. Grow a beard? No thanks. So itchy. And then it doesn't ever fill in right, and then the only way I would like a beard is if it was very short and well kept. And then every time I try and shave it and keep it short like that, it just gets nicked and screwed up on top of the like Joe Dirt like sideburns and unfilled in parts. So I don't like it. And my boys get mad whenever it's on there. They're like, Dad, get rid of all the scratchy stuff on your face. Kids are not big fans.
Dread spears.
Made. Witch elves.
Dark riders.
Cold ones.
Rookie.
Marathi. We are ready.
All right. Veracity says I'm not the only one incapable of growing a beard. Regina says shaggy beards are ugly. Don't listen to him. Mrs. Air also does not like the beard. I don't really like it on me. Reptile King says beards are for the dirty warm bloods.
My revenge comes.
Reptile, how are you doing tonight? You skinking around? Staying up late? Laying around on a heat rock?
Dark deeds.
Leah tells me to tell you all that you'll understand when you're older. Oh man, we got an angry Cygor, folks.
Onwards to murder.
Let's go check out the enemy army here. Okay, I can already see some Centaurs. So let's take it easy a bit here.
Onward.
Youch! That hurts a lot.
Dark elves. On to slaughter. Fury of Nagaroth.
I'm expecting Beastmen to be, yep, popping out of the woods, literally.
Marathi. Vengeance awaits. Going now. Destroy everything.
Oh crap, we got charged over here. Let's get some help in.
Dread spears.
It's not gonna work, but it may help me for a moment at least. And let's get Marathi.
Pull back.
No, none of that right now. quite hit that yet. Let's just cancel, get in here, start tearing those up. Just come in and block. Main line's crushed. Let's unblob a little. Get over here. Are those great weapons? No. Minotaurs with shields. Woo! Boy, those Centaurs with great weapons, they are so effective. Who we got here? Khazrak?
Matriarch,
I'll take a fight with Khazrak.
let hatred fly.
I'm okay with that.
Mercy! Moving out! Advance, Druki!
I'm quite okay with that.
For Nagaroth. First sorceress. Galui! Marathi.
I think I'm okay with it. We'll find out pretty soon.
Fury, come forth.
Okay, that's no good. It's not going to get us anywhere. I don't really like my Blackguard being in the fight they're in. They're expensive units to be in that kind of fight. Okay, let's regroup. Regroup.
Forward.
Doing okay. Doing okay. It's not ideal at the moment, but it could be worse. Oh yeah, Khazrak's getting owned now. Marathi just debuffs you so hard. Let's bring these over with my Witch Elves so that we have an effective combination to protect against those Centaurs. Anything fighting near Marathi is going to be
As you wish.
very... Oh, we're right here. Chase him down. Chase him down. Oh wow, those Dark Riders did a great job against the Cygor. Alright, we've got the Beastmen Lord taken care of.
The merciless host!
Sacrifice them.
Crush the middle. See if we can... Yeah, we berserked some of the Centaurs, so that's going to work to our favor. As long as we can keep Khazrak out of the picture. Do not ever underestimate Marathi in a melee fight. Especially if she has a Death Hag around.
Shadowy overseer.
The best way to handle her is with missiles or magic. If you get into melee with her, you're probably going to regret it. Especially if there's Witch Elves or other supporting units around. Death Hag. They nerf your stats so bad that a Lord that would otherwise, under normal circumstances, wreck her will get absolutely owned. So yeah, just don't underestimate the debuff impact. It is massive. Look at the melee attack going up and down on the units around here. Like I said, don't ever underestimate it. And see, here's a good combination. Witch Elves, Blackguard. It's a fantastic combo. This is not really what the Hydra's meant for, but since these Minotaurs don't have an anti-large bonus, I'll take it because I have something to keep them from destroying me. That Cygor is making me angry.
Feel my rage.
Being ridiculously effective. I think we got it wrapped up. That is a fun fight from the Beastmen. So, just kind of explain my army pick real quick. The Beastmen excel with the type of tactics that you saw here, which is ambushes, quick hits, hard-hitting light cavalry. He brought the Minotaurs to give him a little bit of extra oomph in case maybe I brought some armored infantry. My goal here is like all those units don't have real high attack to begin with. When Marathi is around, it gets really low. And then, on top of that, the Beastmen do have some answers to the Hydra. They don't have a lot of great answers to the Hydra. They do have some answers. So the Hydra was brought to make it very difficult to bring down both Marathi, a Death Hag, and a Hydra. And the Hydra heals. And that was purposeful because I thought that the Beastmen would have a hard time with it. And that was my intention. If you're trying to kill Marathi, you've also got to try and kill a Hydra. With all of that going on, it gets difficult to keep ahead. So that was the objective. It ended up working in this particular instance. Tried to keep my Blackguards and Witch Elves for support. This one's going to be Dark Elves versus Beastmen. Thank you for the game, Fishman. It was very fun. I appreciate it. I like the army in terms of the ambushing. Even Kazrak being out there as part of the ambush, and then the Eye of Morslib laying down some damage from long range. This could have definitely helped him if I would have brought a more Dark Shard focused army. And it's actually one of the reasons someone asked if I hated missiles. I mean, there's going to be occasions where maybe I do, but I don't typically recommend bringing missiles against the Beastmen unless you are extremely confident you can protect them from stuff like, look, I mean, I can't protect them from the Eye of Morslib. It's got better range. Minotaurs can punch through a front line and infantry. Centigores can get in behind your lines. It becomes very, very challenging. So, it becomes very challenging indeed. It's a fun game. Felkoff. Is this Felcon? Was it a different name? If this is Felcon, then I've got my work cut out for me. And it's a clever rename on his part. Let's pick our random factions. This time my faction is Greenskins. Oh boy. Oh boy. And Felkoff, Dark Elves. Alright. Random pick. Got you Dark Elves, but you can play High Elves if you want. Alright. Felcon, Darkheart. Oh man, Felcon's gonna give me a game here, and Greenskins are not a faction that I feel confident with. I need another map. Can anybody throw a map at me? Anybody throw a map at me here in the chat? Kitek, thank you for the £2. He says, Air, try using magic more. 30 wins of magic left. True. I did not use my magic. Did not use my magic. So Kitek's absolutely correct. I was doing pretty good elsewhere. I didn't use a lot of magic until late in the game. I think that I managed to use some of it towards the end with that extra Soul Stealer, but I was saving it for those Soul Stealers just in case things took a turn for the worse with Morathi. But true, it is better to use your magic. How long am I streaming for? I don't know. A little while longer, I think. Maybe another 30 minutes. Tower of Hoeth. That's where I played Felcon last time. It's like our spot. Alright, hold on. Going to the tower. Steps of Isha Heartlands. Ooh, that'll be a good one. Steps of Isha. Where'd that one go to? Probably under the S's. Steps of Isha Heartlands. Here we go. High Elves are worse against WA, so I'll go High Elves. Thanks. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be an interesting challenge. Oh boy. Is he going to pull an Alethanar on me? Or is he just trying to play mind games with me? Oh, how do I want to play this? This is going to be interesting. I don't know what to expect here. There's so many different builds he could bring. this seems like it could be a good unit here. And let's go with... a little bit of anti-large. Okay. Sorry, folks. Give me a second. I'm just thinking through my options here. Alright, I don't know if it's great, but we're going to try it. Veracity asks if there's any chance I'll be trying out Anthem. No, not likely. I haven't seen great reviews about it, and don't get me wrong, sometimes reviewers are a little overcritical, especially when it comes to EA games, because it's very popular to hate them. I dislike them myself. I'm not saying that there's not a good reason, but I'm just saying it's quite popular to hate on EA right now, so... But I don't have time for it. That's one of the biggest ones, so I'm just not sure it's a game that gets me excited. Eagle Guy, thanks for joining live. Hydra King, thanks for being here. Joe T, I think I've already said hi. No, yes. Vindictive Glare excels against lower armored enemies, and it has an anti-large bonus. Yeah, that's... I brought it for dragon control purposes. Nicholas Padilla, where be my error boys? Yeah, well, you guys know. I don't want to protect him. Falcon is going to be a tough player as it is. Like a Gork dog dirt pit. Hydra King says, hey Air, let's say you make it to the finals. What's the team you hope to get as your final team for the final battle? Oh man, I don't know. I mean, I usually feel decent when I get to play the Dark Elves. They're a pretty solid faction all around, and I've played them enough to feel some confidence with them.
Here we go.
But yeah, just depends. Empire is a good faction. I don't feel confident with them. Magnum Knights, thanks for the 5. Says you got this, Air. Yeah, we'll see. That remains to be seen. Falcon does not make anything easy, folks. Nor should he. Nor should he. He is a very capable player. I'm excited to play against him again. He makes me really challenge myself. Ugh. Actually, that's okay for now. Let's just kind of see what we're up against. All right. All right, I need to remember to use WA. Effigy to get to help protect me if I need it. Fist of Gork. So the Fist of Gork is in case I have to take down Phoenix Guard. Here we go, Foot of Gork in case I get a Cav Blob, which is probably unlikely versus Falcon, but it's a insurance policy. Oh boy, here he is over here. Let's see what's going on. Stay in there. What's going on back here? Let's go mess with that wizard. Start coming across the battlefield. Frostheart Phoenix. Can't say I probably have a great answer to that right now. We are indeed against Alethanar. See 2 white lions, 2 spears. There are probably some cavalry hidden about. There's the cavalry.
Let's get him.
Let's try and fall off of that charge a little. This is gonna be a big risk. Come on, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! Ooh, not bad. It wasn't great, but we could have done worse. Ah, too late there. Alright, so he's trying to do the charge and retreat kind of thing here. It's actually not a terrible idea, all things considered. It's actually a pretty solid idea against Greenskins. When I mean terrible idea, obviously I know Falcon doesn't do terrible ideas as a general rule of thumb. Kind of caught up in here in something that I don't want to be caught up in. Shouldn't have used that yet. Let's get over here. Did we really miss those shots? Okay, let's see how we're doing. Not terrible. I actually really like this idea a lot, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's get in here and offer a little help. Okay, now let's get out of there. A little too blobbed over here. Let's unblob. This is less than ideal. Okay, let's get some help over here. Try and thread the needle here with Wurzag. Lost my Night Gobbo Shamans for now. Oh, he moved his cavalry. That is unfortunate. Come on, boys. You gotta be bigger and harder. Let's not do that. Back in the fight you get. It's not going to happen. Dealing with these dragon princes is going to be quite difficult at this point, boys. Oh, crap. We just got kited to death. Back here. I did get an effigy of the Git off at the very last moment, but I'm not sure if it lasts once I die. Looks like it does. Yeah, we're dead. We lost Wurzag. We lost Wurzag, boys. Why did I go after Shadow Walkers? What a monstrous mistake. Big mistake. Let's get everybody back in the fight. I should have kept Wurzag well back of that fight. I had some regrouped units that could have helped protect him. We were probably going to lose, though, because of the rear charges of the Dragon Princes. I almost got rid of his cavalry a couple of times, but he moved before I got a full foot on him. And I forgot my other Skulker. Just brilliant. Dang it! Needed my other Skulker. The more units I could have kept around, the longer my front line would have fought with leadership. We could have potentially busted through his front line and been able to put more pressure. The Frostheart Phoenix was difficult to deal with. I was hoping to just Vindictive Glare that thing, but I didn't have the best of luck. So, GG Falcon versus High Elves. Thanks for the challenge, Falcon. That was great. interesting army, Elethanar, the Shadow Walker pick. It's a nice synergy there. And then the basic idea here was this greenskins, they're not great against large units like these Dragon Princes. And he did a lot of damage with them. And then on top of that, he threw in another unit here, which is the Frostheart Phoenix, which again, greenskins not going to be great against that. So basically, I hold you up with infantry, do some damage with the Shadow Walkers and Shadow Warriors. Aleth can sit back and shoot at a key target. You're busy trying to take all this stuff down, and you're hoping to kind of play to that low leadership, relatively low quality of the greenskin units, and it worked out great when you get those in there. So it was a good pick. It was a good pick. They're hard to deal with. I came into this fight knowing I'd probably be dealing with Dragon Princes. What I had hoped was that I would be poisoning them and stuff with these units, but the fact that he used his Dragon Princes very aggressively against my infantry really caught me off guard. I expected to have flanking attacks from the cavalry. I did not expect to be having to try and protect my front line from a brutal Dragon Prince charge early in the battle. So, fun battle. Thanks, Falcon. I enjoyed it. If anybody wants to hop in next, we got another one coming right up. So, learned something there. Learned that the greenskins do struggle like I thought they would with large. I was hoping that the two Vindictive Glares would combine, tell me to do really well. It just did not work out that way. I've got to control my army a little better. Falcon definitely gave me a nice one there. Whoever wants to join, join up. The game name is Practice Time, and the password is 123. By random pick. Let's see who my faction is. Oh, I got vampires. Great. I got vampires. Who's up? No one wants to join? Join up, join up. So obviously, folks, if I ever did make it to the finals of the tournament, I can tell you one player that I don't want to be there if my intention is to win, and that would be Falcon. Now, if my intention is to have fun, then yes, I hope Falcon's there, because he ensures that with his army picks. I like it. But if the intention is to win, I'd probably rather it be someone else. The lobby's bugged. Alright, hold on. Here we go. Battles. Multiplayer battle. Host battle. Practice time. Alright. Let's see what we get. What's another good map? What is another good map for me to use? Oh man, this latency in the stream, I've got to make sure that that setting doesn't get past me again. Way too much latency. So my pick was the vampires, and let me pick for my opponent here. My opponent dropped out of the game, so if anybody wants to fill in, now is your chance. But my opponent is going to play Norsca. So the Griffin got Norsca. Random picker got you Norsca. Alright, Wicked is saying Tower of Hoeth. Tower of Hoeth. Let's see what he says here. Alright, Griffin's gonna go Norsca. And let's see here. Well, it's been a while. I don't play as the vampires very often. I can't say I'm real thrilled about it either, because the mammoths. Good gravy, the mammoths. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Okay, I got a plan. Well, at least that Vampire Lord is cheap. Wicked, does this work for the rules, man? I can't remember, and I don't have my sheet pulled up right now. If anybody has the tournament rules, can you tell me whether my army is broken any? I can't remember. I don't have the thing pulled up right in front of me. I'm gonna make sure that Wicked sees my army and make sure I'm kosher. I know he sent me a link, but I don't have it handy at the moment. I don't know if they're still out there in the chat. SEMs, Taco? You're gonna have to clarify for me. Okay, got it. Thanks, guys. That should fix it. I don't want to be a cheater by mistake. Single entity models, thank you. Okay. Monsters. Does it just apply to monsters? Alright, let's see. Really do want that. I think this will work. I think this will work. This will do what I need it to do. I hope. Norsca's an interesting matchup. It applies to monsters plus single entity model chariots like Mortis and Lord on Dragon. Got it. Probably helps from like just nonsensical cycle charging to death. So that makes sense. Norsca can field so many things. They're at a huge danger to the vampires. Giants. Crap, the Khmer warriors. Trying to think of some of the other stuff they got. They can field some nasty stuff. Giants, Khmer warriors, mammoths. It can get ugly, folks. It can get just downright ugly. It can get downright ugly. Fidelis Wolf says, favorite undead faction? I guess it's kind of close for me between vampires and Tomb Kings. I do like playing Tomb Kings. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Yep. What is going on with my groups? Ah, the unit groups are all screwed up. What do we got over here? Do you have a giant? Oh boy. We getting hurt. Getting hurt bad, boys. I didn't realize that was Throg. That's why we got hurt so bad. It all of a sudden makes a lot of sense. And we're in a bit of trouble here. Gonna have to play smart. Play smart, and smart is probably not leaving my expensive Chillgeist in this fight any longer. Oh, really? Pulled them out right when they crumbled. That was so brilliant, Eric. How do you get so brilliant? What was I thinking? Not much, apparently. Just keep these guys up my back. Make them waste ammo. Alright.
With haste! Now! With haste! Right ends! With haste!
Come on! Get in the air! We're gonna lose.
Black tongue.
I got beat up too bad too early on, and I just don't have an answer to the giant at this point. We're gonna get beat up too badly if we land.
They'll die and rise.
I am eternal.
Now, with
I don't even know if I can stay in front of these characters because they're gonna be fast.
Now.
Swiftly. Tonight I feast.
Beautiful decay.
I don't have a choice. I'm just going all in. We're gonna lose. So YOLO. We probably won't even be able to YOLO Throg effectively here. Had the Helmet Discord and everything else going, but
A new order comes.
yeah, Helmet Discord's gone, so we're gonna die very, very quickly now. We got wrecked. We got wrecked. My early attack was extremely unsuccessful and very foolish. We should have tried to work away the support of his units before we ever committed any of our large units. Taking our time, used our breath attacks, kill a ton of his infantry. Was just way too impatient. Way too impatient. There was no need to get that impatient. RIP. GG. Way too impatient. So we had 5 breath attacks between the Terrorgeist and the Dragon, and we should have used absolutely all of them because he didn't have a way to force an attack. So we should have started breath attacking his key units, eat up as much of his infantry as we can. Once those are killed, come in and start a fight. Don't bring the Lord and the Terrorgeist down unless the other units aren't around. Split them up. Don't let them focus anywhere. Get rid of all the support units, and then take everything we have left and power bomb the leadership core of the army. So, still may not have won, but I think that would have been a much better approach than what I took. Oops, forgot to save it. I'll get it there. Would have been a much better approach. Griffin, you absolutely slayed me. Very nicely played, sir. We got wrecked. And we made his Marauder champions look good doing it. Starman92, thank you for the 20. Appreciate the support, good sir. It is fantastic to have you here. Thanks for donating to the channel. Appreciate you and everybody who is here. GG, Griffin. Well played, sir. I can probably do one more before I hop off here. Let's do one more. I'm gonna make sure I save that replay. This is gonna be Vampy versus Norsca. Alright, I'm gonna rehost if someone else wants to hop in. Good night, Reptile. Have a good sleep, you wonderful skink. The ghosts didn't do their job. Yeah, usually they're good at just either holding units up that aren't good at attacking them, but really what it was, like, I kind of think the Cairn Wraiths are a foolish pick in a way too, because the Cairn Wraiths, they're going to end up getting singled out because they have so much weak skeleton stuff, and when Cairn Wraiths get singled out, they're not real effective. They're a lot better when they can get around lines, harass units that can't fight them well, use their little bit better speed. So I'm just not sure that ended up being a good pick. Alright, my random faction this time was Tomb Kings. And the random faction for Wifter is Lizardmen. Right when Reptile King left, your random faction is Lizardmen. Alright, Wifter. Is he not going to pick Lizardmen? I'm not supposed to have a spectator. What's going on? It shows 2 people in the game. Okay, he's got lizards. Alright, there we go. What is the, what's the map? What map should we go with? Wicked, you got a map suggestion? Let's see what we get here. Hold on, folks. I gotta turn on my fan. I'm burning up. Gonna try and take down the lizards, huh? Gotta think about this one for a minute. Schwarzhofen. All right. Where is Schwarzhofen? Oh, SC. All right, got it. Schwarzhofen it is. Let's get my army picked. Ooh, just trying to think about exactly what I want to do here. Really? It's kind of annoying. Okay, lizards. I had an idea and then it escaped me. Now I think it's coming back to me. Gotta think about this one. Okay, I don't know if I love it, but I'm gonna try it. I haven't played Tomb Kings in a while, and there's a few different wrinkles that can be thrown at me with the lizardmen. Probably not huge wrinkles, but wrinkles nonetheless. He says he's in Japan right now. Thanks for joining all the way from Japan. Let me just think for a minute about what I'm doing here. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Waiting on Swifter. What are you guys trying to get to? People saying get to 110. What's 110? Iron out those wrinkles. I'll see what I can do. I got wrinkled pretty hard in the last battle. A little bit better performance before that against Falcon. Not much better. He still wrecked me pretty bad. Griffin just straight up slaughtered me. It was bad. That early attack. Yeah, when you bring stuff like I did there, and then you know your opponent really can't do anything about it, right? Why don't you use it? We could have even used all those attacks on the Giant, because his infantry wasn't as big of a threat, right? We could have used those breath attacks on his Giant, and it would have done damage. 5 different breath attacks we could have done out. You can't do that kind of thing. It's too impatient. Too impatient. And then when you combine Throg, a Giant, and a... what do you call it? The... Werekin, Skinwolf Werekin. Yeah, you're gonna get torn to shreds when you hit the ground unless you have a lot of infantry to tank for you. You gotta have a lot of infantry. We're trying to get the likes up. Well, thanks, Hound, and everybody else who's attempting. Appreciate that. Some people don't like likes. Obviously, if you don't like a video, don't like it. But if you do like a video, it is helpful to like it. It's a small thing, and some people might wonder why. What difference does it make? Anytime you get a video that starts getting a lot of views, a lot of subscribers, a lot of likes, that kind of thing kind of triggers the YouTube algorithms. Now, we all know how YouTube algorithms are. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But the way it should work is it should be triggering more times that video gets shown in people's feed whenever they think it's relevant or towards trending. So it is very helpful when you all do enjoy the video to provide that type of feedback. It is very appreciated, and like I said, it does indeed help. It is not a small thing. Oh, I didn't mean to bring this Sphinx. Oh. I thought I brought the Regiment of Renown one for a minute. His color looks different from far away. It's like flashing in and out on the color. Do you all see that? Okay. Let's do this thing. People saying they've gone through multiple keyboards from bashing the like button. Oh man, good times. Okay, let's do this thing. We do get to deal with Krokgar and a Feral Steggy. I was really worried about solar engines, which is a good reason why I've brought... These skinks are gonna soak up some of my Tomb Guard. Yeah, Saurus Warriors, Temple Guard. Oh, he's got quite the infantry line here. This is gonna be a challenge. Send in some backup here. Good news for me, Kroq-Gar's getting owned. I'm slow to react over here. Let's see if that'll help a little. Should be able to take Kroq-Gar out of the fight. Let's skirmish back. I shouldn't have let that charge hit. Alright, Kroq-Gar temporarily dealt with. Probably got chameleon skinks on my flank. I do. That is less than ideal. Come on, get out of there! Alright, Kroq-Gar is toast. That plan worked. Let's get rid of these boys. Let's go help take care of some infantry with... Ooh, actually, I don't know if I can afford to do that, because I gotta... Yeah, I think we can. Alright, good. We berserked them. We can now turn our focus here. How is this Feral Stegodon doing so well over here? Okay, won an infantry fight. Let's bring in some help. I want to take Kroq-Gar out of the fight. Dealt with those boys. Stegodon's finally taking some damage. We've got a fight on our hands, folks. This one's far from over. If we can take Kroq-Gar down, it'll help, and he is about to die. I should be able to get these skinks off my case a little better. Now, let's actually see if we can hunt them down in melee. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I'm going to try it. Let's head over here for a second. Turn around these Tomb Guard. Kroq-Gar's still alive. Okay, that'll work. We caught those boys. I think we can do this. I think we can do this. Oh, this isn't good. Bit of a mistake over here. Nope, okay, he called off that attack. It actually works out good. We get rid of these chameleon skinks. I'm feeling better about my chances. There's Temple Guard over here, so we really ought to watch out. Let's just be patient. He's gonna attack right there on my halberds. Did not expect that. Oh, we're about to take a lightning strike. That's gonna hurt. Let's get rid of these skinks. Okay, I'm gonna use my summon unit to hunt down the rest of those skink skirmishers. We can now get back to business here. Start gunning down Saurus warriors. I don't mind fighting these Saurus warriors there. That's a decent fight for me. Tomb Guards with halberds are doing well. Spread out a little bit here. Boy, that skink came back from routing real quick. It's annoyingly impressive. So we can spread a little terror. We got an infantry blob here, which will be good for our missiles. Infantry blob will also be good for this Kirschplosion. Alright, let's get Cetra out of there. I think we've got this handled. Cetra, are you gonna follow a command there, bro? Alright. Tomb Kings versus Lizards. There. Thanks for the game. Fun game. Appreciate it. See Swifter. I was worried about solar engines, honestly. That's the reason why I brought the 3. And I hope this didn't break the rules, actually. I'm not really familiar with the rules are on something like this. Hope it didn't break it. I don't think it did, but I could be wrong. Tomb King's eating Carnitasaur. Swifter, thanks for the battle, man. It was fun. Thanks for joining all the way from Japan. I do need to get going for tonight. These are fun battles. I learned some lessons here tonight about how people might play me. So this was great. I really appreciate y'all joining in. I hope it provided some entertainment for you all as well. I think what I'll do is put together probably a highlight video. So for those of you who want to watch the whole stream, I'll try and come into it afterwards, and I'll put in some timestamps for where the battles are, so you don't have to watch all the stuff in between. But I might put together a highlight video that's just hey, here was the highlights of the night, and just kind of go through and edit some clips of here was some of the best plays of the night and the players and stuff like that. So, but it was a lot of fun. Thank you for all who supported the stream by donating, by sponsoring the channel, by being here, liking, viewing, commenting, interacting, subscribing, all that stuff. If you did enjoy it and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, click the bell so YouTube can notify you. We'll see whether they do. It's always an if. And if you did enjoy it, hit the like button. It does help me out because, like I said, it helps other people find these videos, get you up there in that quote-unquote algorithm. Thank you so much for joining, folks. This was fun. This was good for me. This is the first time I got to use... Here, check this out real quick. I don't know if you'll all be able to see it. Yeah, there it is. So check that out. That is my streaming computer that I built. So I have a dedicated streaming computer. This is my first night to use it. I turned it purple for Mrs. Air because she really likes purple. So yeah, anyway, I got a dedicated streaming computer. So this is my first time to do it from 2 computers. It was pretty fun. It actually did help out. I was getting 140 frames. Here's my normal, my gaming computer. It's not going to be able to, it's going to have a bunch of reflection on it. I'll try and get a shot of it. Yeah, this is my gaming computer. My monitor is reflecting on it real bad here. Hold on. There. That might make it a little better. So yeah, that's my gaming computer. Actually see the little MSI Dragon dude hanging out up there. Love my computers. I like building computers a lot. It is one of my favorite pastimes. Anyway, I'll make a video for you sometime soon. But anyway, thanks for joining the stream. It was great fun. I will see you all next time. HeirofCarthage signing out.